Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. As you can see for yourself, this is Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo in Abuja. My people, the Olories in the palace, they were busy fighting Queen Naomi, while Queen Naomi is busy enjoying a good life in Abuja with Prince Tadenikawo. What a life. That is the situation where they will be singing. As they sweet us, they pain them. As they pain them, omo, they sweet us. You see, in as much as the Olories in the palace thought that they have the king and they stay in the palace, they don't know that they don't have the king. That things are the way it is right now because God wanted it to be so, And that does not mean that Queen Naomi is not happy or is not enjoying her life. They want to put her in a situation whereby she will be in a sorrowful way, thinking all that is happening. But God have given her the mindset as in, and how will I put it? God have lifted her above what people think about her, especially those Oloris. There's this story I heard about Queen Naomi initially. They said when the king got married to her, I don't think she had finished her studies then. And when things were going on the way it was going on then, they said some people had told the king, someone like that, Iyalejo do at them, and the rest of them who have fight Queen Naomi out of that marriage or out of that palace at the moment, because it is just a momentary something. Very soon, everything will be set right again. They keep telling the king that there are women with class, women who have certificate, who have educational qualification and all of that. Forgetting that there is time for everyone on earth. Even the king, there was a time he was still suffering. There was a time he was never a king. There was a time God was molding him, preparing him for that post. Had it been that the king is not a king, all these women wouldn't be fluttering around, flocking themselves around him. He became a king today. There was a time he wasn't a king. He was struggling, growing up. And that is the stage Queen Naomi was then. And instead of these people to help her to grow or to encourage her to grow, they were making jest of her. They were busy telling the king that you deserve people with class, people that have made it to the society, people that have name, people that, my people. You see, it is good for one to have a mind of his own. I believe the king made all these mistakes because at that time he doesn't have the mind of his own, in as much as he loves Queen Naomi so dearly. Because from what we are hearing right now, I can say that the king loves Queen Naomi so much, but he doesn't have that mind of his own to say, this is what I want and I will stand by it, irrespective of what people are telling me concerning the person, or what people are, or the kind of pressure that they mount on me because of that person. Had it been the king who was able to say those things to himself then, or everything that is happening now wouldn't have been happening. Yes, but nobody will blame anyone for what is happening, because I believe it is the way God wanted it to happen. Look at the king now going after Queen Naomi, begging Queen Naomi, all those ladies with class, all those ladies with money, all those ladies who have name in the society that he married. They were now begging him to come back to them while he was there, begging Queen Naomi to return back to him. What an irony of life. You see, in this life, my sister, let the grace of God be upon you. If you have that grace of God upon you, that the same rejected stone will still be the cornerstone when the time comes. And that is why you have to wait for your time. When it is not your time, there is nothing you do on earth that will make people to recognize you. Not until you get to a point when God said, it is your time of recognition. And when that time comes, nothing, I mean nothing will stop you from shining. You see, this time Queen Naomi is shining. That is because it is her time. God have destined that she will shine. God have destined that a day like this will come in his life. The only thing we need to do in this life is to wait upon the Lord. You see all this drama that the Olories in the palace are putting up, trying to make people to recognize them. It doesn't give them good name. Rather, it brings bad name to them. But look at Queen Naomi. The kind of friends and fans that she have, real ones, so, you know, is because she is humble. She waited upon the Lord. Had it been she went to fight all the Olories, maybe going to Babalawo or trying to do it, fight it, not allowing God to fight her battle, it might not be the way it is right now. But because she waited upon the Lord and God is fighting her battle, God is lifting her up, God is promoting her by the day. My people, it is good to have a very good and great God. Queen Naomi have a good God and a great God. And that is why all this babalawo, all this juju kayamata that the women in the palace are doing against her, it is not getting to her. Rather, she is flourishing like a flower that is planted beside the riverside. She is flourishing by the day. If you look at her, you can testify to that. And that is why the king is going after her every now and then, because they belong together. And there is nothing any man or woman do that will separate the two of them. They are just facing the trials of their own marriage, because every marriage have its own trials and temptation. If you are married and you are watching this video, you can tell that in your own marriage, even if it is not happening the way Queen Naomi's own is happening, it is happening in one way or the other. Some will be as a result of childlessness, some will be as a result of a monetary issue, some will be as a result of a man and woman issue or infidelity issue. There are different kinds of problems that people encounter in their marriages. Some might be from family of the man or from the family of the women. All those things are problems. It depends on the type that come to you. And Queen Naomi's own is not the first, neither is it going to be the last. What matters is that you put everything into the hands of God, and God is going to make everything good in its own time. So guys, I just saw this video, and I thought I should share with you so that you will enjoy the moment with them, because you can see that they are really enjoying. Prince Tadenikawo and the mommy, they are enjoying. And my prayer is that very soon, when we see them in a corner like this, the king will also be there. And the joy and happiness will be full. So guys, what do you think? Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section. I'm sure you'll like this moment, And for those of you who have not gotten to this point, one day, God will take you to a greater height and you will enjoy like this. Thanks for watching. Please share this video, okay? My God will bless you. Bye for now. Love you.